Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to our terraforming project to start working on the landscaping. So we're going to work on trees, bushes, and all sorts of other great stuff. So let's get this episode underway. All right, welcome down to the mainland and welcome back to Scarland. And I hope everyone is doing well today of this Saturday morning. And you know what? I don't think that skeleton's having a good day over there. No. He's got an enchanted boat, so that must make him happy, but being on fire, I don't think that makes him be very happy. All right, so we are over here at our terraforming project. So we focused heavily on this section to kind of get a good feel of it. Then we'll wrap up the rest of it pretty quick in about 2 or 3 episodes. I really want to focus on this side to kind of give you guys a few little tips on here or there on how to terraform. And, you know, I think it's starting to come up pretty good. We have the little bridge here now, so we don't go walking around in the water anymore. That was never fun. So down here we got some rocks down there. You guys enjoyed that, so I was glad about that. I've added a few more along there, and if I can find some more mossy cobble, which I'm looking somewhere in one of my boxes over the years, I've got more mossy cobble, so I'm gonna get some more of that and maybe add some more up in here. I think I'm gonna have to look somewhere around the original area of Scarland, some of those old boxes. But yeah, so in today's episode, we're going to work on the landscape and we're going to build some custom trees, some bushes, and things like that. So let's take our other bridge across here. Look at this. We don't have to go in the water anymore. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to have to kind of contend with these boxes right here, which are kind of where I want to put a tree. So we're going to kind of have to figure that out. We're going to have to move cats around here. There we go. And yeah, so I want to build up this bank a little bit more. So we're going to start to kind of and move our cats a little bit more. And we're going to probably move our dog a little bit. There we go. And yeah, so I just want to update this cliff here and move some cats around a little bit more. We're like the cat movers. That could be a business. New business. Like moving, house moving, storage. You need your cat moved and you're a little nervous. You don't want the cat to attack. You hire Scar. He'll come in and move your cat for you. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this all along here. There we go. That makes it a little bit nicer and natural. So instead of over there, I'll probably have to move those crates, but we're gonna start our tree up here. So let's just make sure this area, prep the area for some planting. So I hope everybody put on their sunglasses and their sunscreen for today as we work on our landscaping. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have some choices. So I want to give you guys a little bit of input on what we're going to do here. So we have the spruce leaves, and we have the birch leaves, and we have the oak leaves. So as you know, the oak leaves are going to kind of retain some of the color of the ground, whereas the spruce and the birch will retain that color. So I'm having a little conflicted on what I should do. I'm going to probably go with oak leaves because I have more of it, and if I want to change it later on, I can always do that, whereas birch and spruce I have less of. So I'm going to probably start out with this, but if you guys have any suggestions on which one would look better, definitely let me know. So we're just going to try to kind of click along here. I'm going to click up here, and you know my favorite thing in Minecraft is building trees. You know that's my favorite thing. I've built so many trees, but so few of them have ever been seen on my channel, which is kind of sad. I gotta somehow make like a montage, Scar's montage of all his trees he has ever built. I think that would be pretty cool. Even if we even had the great movie announcer even narrate it. Good Times with Scar documents his trees. Oh, I'm in a weird mood today. All right, so we're just going to put these along here like so. Just kind of give our tree a little life. There we go. And then I kind of want to build up this side just a little bit more. So we're just going to kind of put these guys along here. And I'm just going to back off, put a piece right there. Perfect. There we go. That's about as high as I want the tree to go. Now I want the tree to kind of, you know, kind of move out a little bit. So then, let's see. So will the branches sway down or sway up is the question. I'll leave it probably like that for now. And then we'll just maybe make this branch kind of go out this way a little bit. And maybe have one branch go up like that and maybe out like there. Perfect. Okay. So let's back off now. So let's jump back down here. Kind of cut off some of that. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Whoops. So I've been building these custom trees in Scarland for years now, but I feel like I get a little bit better each time. You know, each time you try a little something different. And so what we want is the tree to arch over the side a little bit. And I talked a little bit about some of the design for like trees for a beach kind of area like this. There's, palm trees, but I don't think this is more of that type of a beach. I feel like this is kind of more of, I don't know, not so much a northwest beach, but we kind of took inspiration from some islands out in kind of the Asian Pacific. We took inspiration from some areas in the northwest of the United States. So I'm trying to kind of find what these trees are kind of modeled after. Some of the trees that I'm more familiar with near beaches are fir trees and large eucalyptus trees. So yeah, I'm not sure. These are kind of just the Scar originals. That's what we'll call them. We'll call these the Scar originals. There we go. So nothing too fancy here. We're trying to make somewhat of a natural tree by not making it perfectly symmetrical or anything along those lines. Just kind of filling in here or there as we go along. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And I don't know if, I'm making this video just a little bit early because I'll probably still be in California while I upload this video. But I'm working just kind of as fun, not doing any real videos on it, but I'm working on a world right now where I'm just kind of building for fun, kind of testing things out as I go along, and maybe for future videos. But the world is set in a roofed forest, and what I've done is so far at this point is I've made one giant tree, like the mother tree, a little smaller, but it's a giant roofed forest tree, so it's like the dark oak. And what I've done now is I've built some smaller trees around it, connecting it. So it's kind of like an Ewok village. And I've also built, a horse stable and things like that. And it's really cool. And if you guys want me to make a video or something on it, definitely let me know, because I think it would be kind of cool. It's kind of a test world. Think of like future things for Scarland and stuff like that. So it's been really fun, just kind of casually building along, just trying things, seeing how things work. Before some of these videos, I've got a basic idea of what I want to do. There's a little trial and error here or there, but this is just really experimental things, just trying to find stuff that'll get you guys excited about building and designing and stuff. But if you guys want to see this world, let me know, because it's kind of unique. It's kind of unique. It's a little bit different design than I usually do, so it's kind of cool. All right, so there we go. So now we got a little tree. Let's try to get back here a little bit. Kind of get a look at it. Yeah, it's nice. These kind of things, remember, they don't always look great at the beginning. Just give it a little time. And sometimes it takes you going off to another project, coming back and saying, oh, this side's a little light. Let's add just a little bit here, but still retain the arch over. So yeah, so give me a few seconds. Let my heart kind of calm down, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Just had a little snoozy down here. And let's see, I've got some shears. And aren't you impressed at my inventory, how well organized it is? It's pretty awesome, huh? So I got a few more oak leaves, and yeah. So looking out here, and look at that bridge up there. Isn't that marvelous? Isn't that marvelous? All right, so there's our tree. I didn't do too much to it. Added an extra log, and I think that's about it. I reinforced a little bit of the banks, added a little dirt here or there. And yeah, I think that's starting to come out good. So what we'll do now is we'll just kind of look at it as we kind of just stare at it and try to figure out where we could add a little branch here or there. Just add a little thing here or there. And yeah, so we're going to move on down here. I want to make another tree kind of about here. So we'll kind of have to watch out for our boxes. We're trying to keep the trees to be kind of swayed as they're kind of by the beach, and they're kind of the weight or the winds are pretty strong. So they kind of have a good arch, and we're trying to angle about east. So we're getting some winds heading to the east. Okay, so let's see here. So we'll do the same again. This tree is not going to be quite as big, I think. We're going to try to make it not quite as big. So we'll just put that up there like that, go up one more, and then once again, click. And we'll just bring that guy up a little bit like so. There we go. And then let's see. How about this time? This time we'll get real fancy with it here. Whoops. Nope. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. We want that. This time maybe we'll get a guy that goes out this way. Maybe a branch that kind of goes down. And maybe something that goes out this way. Like that. There we go. And just kind of put it along there and see what happens. There we go. Let's see, and how about just one more? No, I need back up there. We just need one more branch. I want one more branch going out that way. There we go, perfect. Okay, there we go. And then for down here, try to also think about your root system. That's always important when building a tree is, maybe knock out a piece there and, make it so that it looks like it has a nice root system going off of it. And that always adds a lot to your trees. There we go, maybe something like that. And then, you know, think about your stump too. I'm looking at that now. I feel like it could use maybe a little bit more width. There we go. Maybe a little something, maybe just a little something something on this side, but I'm not sure what. Kind of on this side's a little bit blank for branches, but you know, that's something we can always work on a little bit later. So let's kind of hop on up here. There we go. What do you guys think? I think the trees are coming out kind of nice. Coming out pretty good, I think. I like how we're trying to go with this real kind of bent suede look for this type thing. Like, you know, where we built the house over there, they were more manicured trees, you know, something that you would have in your house, you take care of. But these are more wild trees. These are trees that have been out in the wild, blowing around in the wind and all sorts of stuff. There's quite a few trees that are near me I always look at kind of when we're driving through the windy areas, and because there are definitely areas that have a lot more wind than others. And these trees are always bent over and kind of breaking and stuff. And I kind of drew my inspiration from some of those for the kind of the bent down look. The look of the tree, I'm still kind of confused. I think that's why we're still going to call these the Scar Originals and not give them any real particular species, if you will. I'm just going with that real broken, bent over look. All right. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm liking it a lot. Pretty good. I like that. Okay. So let's get a little look-see here. And what trees have you guys built? And kind of, you know, if you've built your own custom trees and things like that. I'd love to see some pictures. Always send me, guys. Send me pictures on the Twitters or the Facebooks. I love looking at them. I know I miss a few sometimes, and people sometimes get sad, but I always try to look for them and make sure that I to see them. I get quite a few messages, but I do really try my absolute best to get back to messages. Sometimes I don't see them all, and then when I do get to them, the person's kind of sad that hadn't responded. But you know, I get quite a few, but I do my best. I really do to try to make sure I respond to everyone. And so send me those pictures. I absolutely love seeing them. So go like that, because I love seeing anything that you guys have, you know, if I built something that gave you kind of an idea or an inspiration to do something that you've built, and I absolutely love seeing that. That's why I like making videos. That's why I love it. And let's see, I wanted to talk one more thing here once we kind of get this branch on here, was, let's see, get that on there like so. And let's see, one right there. Oh yeah, constructive criticism. Now, I would not have a very good YouTube channel if I didn't receive constructive criticism. If people see something in my video that, you know, they think could be improved, so they let me know. And that's really, really important, especially to a healthy channel, is to be able to accept not just like, oh, your videos are terrible, but something like, hey, Scar, I like your videos, but I see this could be maybe something I would like to see or changed, or, you know, maybe you could add this to your channel or something like that. That is the kind of constructive criticism that is what I thrive on, which I love. Back in the days, if you go back and watch some of my first videos, you remember those microphones weren't so great back then. But I got a lot of feedback on kind of fixing them up and getting a better audio quality. And my audio quality is pretty good now. Not where I want it, but it is better. There's a lot of noises in my background that I cannot take out, like the oxygen and my feeding pump, different things like that that I, at this point with my software, can't really remove, but I do my best, and it's your feedback that really helps. And especially like the Skyden series, I would never have played that series if you guys hadn't suggested it for me, or the Hexit series. Those are two series that I got inundated with messages that, hey Scar, there's a new thing out, why don't you try it? And I'm like, oh, it sounds awesome, I will try it. And so I very much appreciate your guys' feedback. I know it's not what it once, I know it's not as easy to leave feedback with the whole Google Plus debacle and all that stuff, but comments are very important to my channel, and that's the way I contact you guys and, you know, see how you guys are liking these videos here or there. So videos are my passion, and if I don't have feedback, it's hard to kind of decide how things are going in my videos. So definitely leave me feedback. I've seen that some people have tried to leave feedback, and then some people think that person's like criticizing me or in a wrong way. No, that's not what that is. That the person's just giving me a suggestion on what type of content that they like or want to see me improved or something like that. All right, there we go. Put that down like so. Because, you know, there's people out there that are rude and say nasty things in comments, but there's also the good people who just want to help out their channel that they'll enjoy watching. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think we could add a little more archiness to it, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. So give me a few more seconds here. Let me catch my breath and kind of look at the tree, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. And look at those trees. Don't those look pretty awesome? I really like them. They're not perfect specimens. They've been out in the wild. They've been all whiplashed and everything by the wind, so they're kind of got their little arch to them. And I think they have a lot of character to them. I really like those. I think they came out very good. But if you guys have any suggestions on how to make them any better, or if you want maybe a different type of leaf for them, I'm totally open to that. I can remove those leaves lickety-split and we'll have something better up there. All right, so what I'm thinking over here is we can add some bushes. So we're going to add a little bit of bush here. So we're going to get out some trusty logs because we need to have a basis for our bushes to live on. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, we're just going to kind of add a little bit of plant life to the side of this hill over here. So just kind of drape it down a little bit like so. And I think this will add a lot. It'll kind of break up some of the massive amount of dirt all around and everything. And look at that. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What kind of landscaping things do you guys do inside your worlds? Do you kind of stick with mainly what Minecraft has to offer, or do you kind of get creative and kind of dive into other areas in your world to kind of see, yeah, maybe I could add a little something here or a little something like that. All right, I think that looks pretty good. I like that. That looks nice. So let's take one more second here and grab out some torches. These are just temporary lighting. I'm going to add a nicer lighting situation up here later on. But for now, because it's getting dark, we're going to add those. All right, so that bush is pretty nice. So maybe we're just going to add a little bit of tall grass to this area. We're going to get rid of the flowers because this is a wild territory. No flowers are growing up here. There we go. Put some of those down. We might add flowers, but maybe not some of the bright yellows and things. There we go. Get some of those guys off there and add some more along here. This is all the bone meal from all the skeletons we've killed so far working on this project. I'm just putting them back into the earth where they came from. All right. Organic landscaping. That's what we're going to call that right now here. We're going to call that organic landscaping with Scar. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped in like the bush or something. That was crazy. All right. So let's now get out our bone meal and add a few extra little taller bushes here or there. I think that'll add a little bit of extra life to the area. Yeah, looks nice. So we'll just kind of add those, be sparingly. Oh, hello there, Bob, the building inspector. Are you just taking a little look at my waterfall from the last episode and inspecting it? Getting ready to blow it up, I see. Bob, the building inspector. He's the bane of my existence, he is. Bane of my existence. Okay, so I like that, but I would like to add a few more bushes. All right, so I'm feeling like this is kind of in need of a bush. Feeling like this spot needs a bush. So we're just going to kind of put those along there. We'll add something that it's growing off of without interfering with our tree. So that's about as high as I want to go right there. That's about as high as I want to go. And then, yeah, I think this has grown down a little bit. Kind of has a little bit of a vein, kind of grows down like that as a vine. I like that. We could also maybe do the same over here. We just add a few pieces here or there. There we go. Some of them up there like that. There, yeah, like that. I think that looks pretty good. And of course we're out, so let's head back down to our trusty crate and get some more out. So let's see, here we go. There we go. Isn't the Scarland tree farm amazing for everything? Look at all this wood we get out of it and all these leaves. You just need to head over there, grab some stuff, and you're done. I've never really, I've seen automated tree farms before, but I've just found them to really not be as efficient as the Scarland tree farm, even though it's not automated anyway. It's just, I feel like it's kind of set up in a really kind of like good way that, you just don't need automation for it. But, maybe it could use it. I don't know. And I'm going to knock out there for our branch that it's growing off of and get rid of you. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so let's take a little look at that from over here. And yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of a bush built up here. Got some trees growing. We really could use a few flowers of some kind, but I don't think the red and the yellow really would look all that great for this area. We could try some ferns. So let's maybe put some of those along here a little bit. We could also grow some of these ferns up to be a little taller. Hey, 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 you're not supposed to be here, flower. No, 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 no. We can, now suck that back up. And yeah, we could probably just put some of these guys up there to kind of add a little extra to that side over there. And we can maybe add just a few down here. I'm trying to put these kind of in the more shady areas because these are ferns, would only grow real in shady areas, maybe under the bridge where the sun don't shine down here. Maybe there's a troll living down here or something. And just put those like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that really adds a little bit extra life to this area. So I think that's pretty good. I think that is a really good start to our landscaping. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar. I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe today's video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And look at those trees. I think it's in a good configuration. 2 wide's pretty good. I think that's nice. We'll have to do a